Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you're located. I'm Emily. Thanks for checking out the channel and welcome back if you have been here before. The last video I spoke about comparing ourselves to others. It's a quick 2-minute video I shot on the beach and kind of giving a mantra that we can tell ourselves when the comparing kicks in. And today I want to talk about 2 different reasons why we compare ourselves and some things that can help limit the comparing. The last part I'm talking about is a really great one, so hang on for that, and we'll get there in a second. Ways we compare ourselves to others, the main ways, there's a lot of ways we do it, all of us do it, and the main ways is comparing appearance, the way we look, comparing possessions, what other people have, or comparing status. So those are some of the main things that we compare ourselves to. And one of the reasons why we compare ourselves to others is we might be feeling scarcity or in lack of something. And one thing we can tell ourselves is that abundance lives here, and you are abundant and you have abundance and you are not in lack. So if you see something that somebody has, maybe a girlfriend or boyfriend or a certain car that they have or a certain possession that they own that you've been really wanting, if they have that and you feel like, oh, I'm lacking that, I can't have that, you can start thinking about it and visualizing those things and thinking in abundance. You'll have that. Now it's going to be different than theirs, and because we're all unique and we all have different ways of doing things, and it's going to look a little bit different, but it can be pretty similar. If you see something you want and strive for it, you'll get it. Just putting the hard work for it. The second reason why we may compare ourselves to others is feeling that they're more worthy, or feeling that they're better than us. Those types of things, like, oh, they look that way or they have that because they're better, they deserve that more.
Aw, she's better. She has cool red dots on her hair. Ah, she's better. She doesn't have any red dots on her hair.
Silence! You are both unique, and are supposed to be the way you are.
Where did you come from?
Magic!
I get it. Okay. I'm unique, like a unicorn. Aha!
We are all unique in our own ways, and to own your uniqueness. And once you own that and own your life and own your uniqueness, you won't even worry about comparing yourselves to others, because you're awesome in your own way, in your own right. And another thing off of comparing ourselves to others, maybe they're better or whatnot, having that kind of thought process to it, is when you're looking at somebody and thinking, oh, they have that or they look that way and whatnot. I feel it's not quite fair. Or if they're looking at you that way, like, oh, he's great or she's great, why can't I have that or be that way? But vice versa. So I feel it's not quite fair, because we don't know their backgrounds, we don't know their history, their health history, their family history, their childhood, the culture they grew up around, their mental status, their heart status, what they're striving for, what they're going through, what they're working hard on. We don't know any of that by just looking and comparing. It's not fair to ourselves or to them. So remembering that, to own your uniqueness, and to understand that we're all on the same ground, and at the end of the day we're all connected and the same. So if that makes sense, I'm not going to dive too much into that part of it, but just remembering that as well. And another last thing about comparing ourselves to others is remembering that sometimes it can be productive. If you're looking for or striving for a certain thing, you can use it as a motivator, and oh, they did that this way, I'm going to try that so I can get to my goal, or things like that. It can be productive, but just to remember to try to be a creator and not a competitor, using it as a resource if you need, but not as a competition. And remember that you're creating your life and you're a creator of it and you own it. So remembering that alongside it as well, because at the end of the day, comparing can be a disservice, decrease our confidence, make us second guess ourselves, and we don't need that or want to have that in our minds. Thank you for watching today. That's all we have for now, and I'm going to speak a little bit more on this topic on the next video, a little bit of a different twist to it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Share it with a friend. And remember, you're awesome, and to keep stepping forward, and the best is always yet to come. Good afternoon, good evening, good night. Have a great day, everybody.